Hey guys, so yesterday I made a pretty big life decision. I decided that I was going to close one of my other businesses, which is a clothing manufacturing business, and it was kind of a weird experience. I've meant to have been packing up my business with the option to move it into new premises, but somehow life has just not. Or the universe or life, or however you want to describe it, has not conspired in favor of that choice, where I would be able to pack up my factory today and move it to a premises tomorrow, whether it's financial choices or whether it's timing or factory premises size. There's a whole lot of variables and factors that have prevented me in being able to make the decision to actually pack up and go to a new premises. And one of the things that I found quite fascinating about this whole experience and doing this and the decision making that went behind this or went along with this is that I'm the type of person, when I need to make a decision, I consult a lot of different people before I make the decision. Even though I know in my mind what I need to do, I like to just get extra input about it, and it doesn't confuse me. It just helps me process it, especially if it's a difficult decision. It helps me come to terms with the decision I need to make. Yesterday I sat in my factory and just looking at all my stuff, and I had a CMT come in and offered to buy my machine straight away. And I phoned one of my staff members, to say, like, look, we still haven't found a premises and I just don't know what to do, and I'm really worried because I want you guys to still have a job at the end of the day, but things have been quite tough lately. And they just said to me, you've got to put yourself first. And these are people who don't earn a lot of money, like our industry doesn't pay well. And even the people who are paid well for the jobs they do, it's like a capping point, and they have been paid well for the time that they've been with me. But for 6 years, I've had the same team, and the particular team member I was talking to, I've known her for over 10 years, because she was my housekeeper first. And then I trained her into my business from the bottom up, and she's almost like a supervisor now for me. And I just got so emotional because I just thought, like, here's someone who has nothing, and they are making sure that, given my current life circumstances, which I don't want to really go too much in depth with at this point in time, but my current life circumstances are not really favorable for me. And she just said, we have this and we have that, and you don't. And you need to worry about yourself first. And I thought, this is the most generous thing that anyone has ever done for me. It's not financial, even though it does affect finances, but it's the most generous thing. Like, generosity comes in all forms, and generosity within spirit is a beautiful thing. And I think, like, at that point it was a bit of a breaking point for me, because I just burst into tears, and I just, like, it's emotional to give up your business, because your business is your baby. And yet, as emotional as it is, I still knew it was the right decision. So I placed an ad, well, not even an ad, just a status update to my network on Facebook. And within minutes, I had job offers for my staff, which I've obviously forwarded on to them. And I've said if they need any other help from me, they must just let me know. And also within minutes, I had job offers myself. And it's just another example of how the universe, if something is right for you, then it conspires to help you. And I mean, like I've been told, it's called the path of least resistance. And that has definitely become something I say so frequently, is trust the process and trust the path of least resistance. Yes, you have to fight for some things in your life that you might be passionate about. I'm not saying that everything is easy, but I'm saying that if the timing is right and you feel it in your gut as well, that you need to do something no matter how difficult it is, then you need to trust it, and then you need to go for it. And generally the chips will all fall where they need to fall, in support of you and your choice. And yeah, I really think that there's something that all of us can learn from this. And with it being a new year, I think you need to apply this mantra to everything that you do. Follow the path of least resistance. And in doing that, you also need to be accountable and responsible for your choices and what you've contributed towards a situation. So if there is resistance that you've created, then you need to change things within yourself and shift things within yourself before you can follow any particular path, because you need to be responsible for your own actions. Sure, you can blame circumstance, you can blame some people as well for contributing towards your circumstances, but you also have a choice. You have a choice to stay, you have a choice to leave, and you have a choice to make things different in your life always. And they might not be choices that you like, but they are most often the choices that you need to make in order to live the most fulfilled life that you can live. So yeah, I hope this sticks with you. Here's to a fan-frickin-tastic, I don't want to swear, fan-frickin-tastic 2017. And trust me when I say that I'm definitely not in the position to be celebrating financially, materialistically, or anything, but in that sense. But I am definitely wealthy in love and support from people who matter in my life. And I think that is all that really matters in this life. Your wealth should not be measured in matters of the earth. It should be measured in matters of the spirit. So have a good day.